Yo.
So, could nanomachines do all this great stuff? Like, do drug delivery and get you to link up your senses with your dude bros and everything? No, it can't. Not really. Not exactly. Next slide, please. Yeah, this is all blah, blah, blah. This is what Snake's nanomachines are supposed to have done. They don't quite exist in the way that, as seen in this game, as you'll see like in other shows and stuff. There are some very tiny technologies that can be used for stuff like drug delivery and whatnot. The lab at MIT that I work at actually has some pretty cool stuff that they work on in terms of, medical monitoring devices, implantable devices, and it's pretty cool stuff, but it's not like, I'm gonna go through your blood and I'm gonna find all your cancer cells. I mean, they're trying to do stuff like that. It's just, it's not there yet, basically.
The words of a true scientist.
Except, here's a secret, I work at MIT. I'm not a scientist. I'm a graphic designer. Sorry. I lied. Actually, no, I never said I was a scientist. Worked there for 12 years, you learn more. 12 years. Oh yes, like I was saying, the lab I work at, this is some of the guff that they do, pretty rad chilies. Some other stuff like, oh crap, there was like this cochlear implant, like, my dad is really deaf, and he will not get a hearing aid, because he's like, I don't want the wires, because, he cares what he looks like at 70, whatever. Something like that would be awesome for him, so good. So yeah, that's about it, I can say, about nano stuff. Oh yeah, and other things that they can do, like, the old lab director of our lab is now like the head of the Department of Electrical Engineering and Computer Science. Anyone here from MIT? No? No? Oh. Where did she work? Where did she work? Oh, okay. She wouldn't know these people. She wouldn't know like my old boss. He's kind of a jerk. Yeah, he works on stuff like this, energy harvesters. He specifically does like circuits. Next slide. We practice this a lot. Oh, stealth camo, let's talk about that. So, things like stealth camo, starting from MGS 3 on upward to like, MGS 4. Sorry, no. It's kind of like, there's certainly development going on to make, using like different methods to kind of get to a place where like, damn it, notes, why don't we talk about this? Jerk notes. I was here, please. Like, there's shit that goes, sorry. There are things that go on like with cameras and, next slide, please. Oh, the power exoskeletons and suits! Oh my god, I told you. Notes on this.
I'm a whole different game from liquid.
He's got a power exoskeleton.
I hope I can do that.
Solidus is the worst. Yeah. So goofy. I need a wedgie. That's what he means. Yeah, okay, so yeah, powered exoskeletons and suits. It can do all kinds of neat junk here, as you can see in these slides, which I'm not going to read off verbatim because that's dumb. Next slide, please. So, what could a powered exoskeleton and suit do for a person? Generally it's some sort of enhancement to your body that you don't already have, like being able to run really fast, or like carry stuff that you ordinarily couldn't carry. That's generally what things like that get used for when they are made, and there's certainly things like that, excuse me, in development. I know DARPA gives our money, gives a lot of money to our lab to do all kinds of junk for them. There's thought that might be used for therapeutic uses, people who maybe been injured or are sick and just don't have the kind of mobility they used to. You might gussy them up in a powered exoskeleton, a powered suit. Next slide, please. Oh yeah.
Damn it, Mara.
Sorry. Should practice this more. Oh yeah, that's how. Ooh, that was a thing that was in development by the Japanese.
It's not just a red eye.
Yeah.
It's a video.
Oh, we got another video.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Oh my God.
Okay, I'm going to the next slide.
Bionic arms! Oh my God, this was so great. This is something that Pierce actually was like, you should include this in your part about, bioelectronic stuff. You guys all familiar with Dean Kamen? Anyone is anyone here who doesn't know who Dean Kamen is? Okay. Dean Kamen is the guy who gave us such things as the Segway. Is anyone not familiar with the Segway? Yeah, the Segway is kind of embarrassing, but thank you, Dean Kamen, you gave us that. He invents a lot of other really cool stuff, and he got a project from DARPA. They wanted him to come up with a robotic arm that people who are coming back from Afghanistan and Iraq could wear, dudes who had gotten their arms blown off by one thing or another. And the way that they were talking about, they wanted something that was really articulated, and he was just like, no, I can't do this. You're bananas. Like that's crazy talk. And I guess after he had gone around the country, he talked with a lot of different researchers, doctors, other, big brains, other ivory tower intellectuals, and they figured out that, oh my God, yes, we could do it. So, yeah, he was on The Daily Show demonstrating this thing, and it's pretty badass. That is something you could google.com if you wish to learn more about it. Oh yes, and it's called the Luke arm, named after Luke Skywalker's arm, because he got chopped off by Dad.
Hey, no spoilers here.
Damn it! So yeah, good stuff. Oh yeah.
Well, if I just talk about that real quick, the Luke arm, the way it works. They have subjects. It's usually for people who have their arm cut off, maybe at the shoulder, halfway down the bicep, or something like that. But the arm is gone, but the nerves that go down to like your hand, your wrist, all those nerves are still there. This kind of flexion. All those nerves are still there. So what they do is they surgically move all of those nerves and their different strands into your pectoral muscle instead of down your arm.
Yeah.
And there's actually a really interesting video. We couldn't grab it.
But there's this dude who he moves his pecs in this cuckoo way. It's
You can move individual sections of his pecs. It's like you can't do that normally unless you have your nerves grafted into where it's not supposed to be.
And I guess it makes him feel like he still has a hand
Yeah.
too. It is so cool.
Yeah, so they have electrodes hooked up to all these different muscles. They flex in different ways, and those electrodes connect to the bionic arm, so he can move in all those different directions, and it's like he never lost any limb. So I think it's pretty rad.
It's kicking me.
Hold on, Bobby? Yep.
Got possession. All-seeing fabric. Oh yeah, like I was saying about stealth fabric, that stuff that has little bitty cameras in it. Like you can see, weaved into a web, acts like a flexible camera. You get 360-degree views of your environment. Pretty rad. Next slide, please.